Yo, look at this girl, bro. Ain't I could have sworn this was new. I could have sworn this is Laura London. Just look at her, man. That is the spitting image of Laura London. And some of y'all may say that is Laura London. That ain't Laura London, man. It looked just like her, but that ain't Laura London. I found this lady on a social networking site called Tag. And I thought it was Laura London too, because you know how people do. They take celebrity pictures and put them on their profile. And I thought this was Laura London too. And I was looking at her picture. I was like, Laura London playing a doctor? What movie is that? I mean, what sitcom is that she on? She playing a doctor? So I did some research, and I couldn't find Laura London playing the role of a doctor or a nurse. And I just studied this lady profile a little bit more, and to come to find out, this is not Laura London at all. This is a lookalike. And so that intrigued me very much. I'm like, nah, you gotta be kidding me. That's Laura London. But nope, that's not Laura London. That's a lookalike. But yeah. Science has proven pretty much there are parallel worlds. And also Hindu, Buddhist, gurus, that monks, these people that go deep into the conscious, reach the subconscious, tells us that nothing is impossible. Everything that you can think of exists at this very moment. All the movies that are made about Superman, Spider-Man exist in a parallel universe, in another world. Anything that you can imagine has been done, is real, is created. You know, it's called God, right? So there's a universe out there where there's a real Superman. There's a universe out there where there's a Spider-Man. There's a universe out there where you are the President of the United States. There's a universe out there where you are homeless. Well, there's always talk of parallel universes, but there's never talk of parallel humans that live in the same universe, that live in the same world, and they are essentially the same person, but they're living two different experiences in the same world. They're the same person. The same way with parallel worlds is the same world, but it's under a different law, under a different game, under a different set of rules, maybe. Functions differently. The same way with Laura London and the person that is not Laura London right here. These are two parallel humans. They're the same person. This is just my thoughts. You can disagree if you want, but this is my thought. These two beautiful women are the same person in the same world, but have different living experiences. They have different parents. They have different kids. Their walk of life is different. They're the same soul. They're the same. They the same spirit. And as you can see, they're the same physical entity. You can call them twin spirits, twin souls, or whatever. They are the same physical entity, but they're living totally different lives. They've gone different paths. It's like meeting yourself. If these two was to ever meet, it's like I'm meeting myself. Though they may not be alike, though they may be alike and they may not be alike, because they were brought up differently from different parents and they have different experiences growing up. But maybe they have similar experiences growing up also. Maybe they have similar interests. It would be cool to get these two women together. But we all have twins. I hear some of us, we have multiple twins on this planet. But I haven't seen anything so identical as to these two women. Maybe I've seen an identical person that looked just like a young Angelina Jolie. I mean, perfectly identical. Hold on, was even more beautiful than Angela Jolie. But these two women right here stunningly look identical to me. They may have a few different features, but it's very unnoticeable to me in these pictures. But like I said, it's very fascinating that if you can have parallel worlds, I believe you can have also parallel humans that live in the same world, with two different consciousness. Consciousness. I find that very intriguing. I mean, because what else do you call this? Either she was a twin separated at birth, or they may have some family history. I mean, they may be long lost cousins or something like that. But who knows? But even still, there is a reason that the energy and consciousness of the universe make them look alike. There's a reason for that. And I think the reason is that they are essentially the same person that's just living in that's just living two different lives in the same universe. It's no different than if these two women lived in a parallel universe. There's no different if in a parallel universe, she was Laura London, or in a parallel universe, Laura London was a nurse, because this lady is a doctor or a nurse or something like that. Well, let's say in another universe, Laura London is a doctor, and let's say this doctor right here in another universe, she is famous. But they so happen to be in the same universe at the same time, living life at the same moment. So that's why I call them parallel humans. They look like they about the same age too. You know, even if they wasn't the same age, they could still be parallel. They could still be the same person. They could still be parallel humans. This is amazing to me. You know, I find that very intriguing. Wow. But yeah, these are not the same woman. These are not the same woman. As you can see by the kids. Two totally different people as far as growing up and as far as their experience on this planet. They're two different people, but yet the same person, living two different lives. Amazing. Isn't that amazing? It's like the parallel universes have went haywire a little bit and put the same people in. Like, this ain't really supposed to be. Like, they supposed to be in two different universes, two different worlds, but they so happened. But the universe went haywire and put the same people, the same person in the same universe with different parents. So they gonna grow up with different experiences. That's crazy. But it's no different than if they was in parallel worlds. Like I said before, it would be the same thing. They just happen to be in one world. Very intriguing, I find. I believe in my theory. Parallel humans. And to break it down, we all are really parallel humans, to be honest with you. Like, you are that lady. You are your neighbor. You are your son. You are your uncle. I am that female down the street. I am that old man walking. I am that homeless guy. You know, you are everyone. And everyone is you. I mean, we all are one. So that's for another video. I don't want to go too deep on y'all, man. Peace out. I already went too deep, haven't I?